Hello, everyone. This is Jimmy Cultist, back again with another logic video. This time we're going to be constructing a simple method of preventing playback for an attack, or anything for that matter. But it's probably most useful for attack. And the primary ingredient is a node and a NOT gate connected to the power of that node. To access the power of any node, just press L1 and square and hook the NOT gate's output to the power. Then you hook up the node to a timeline set to play once. You can change the speed, it won't affect it. And you just take a switch, place it inside the NOT gate. If you want to know where switches are, there's a switch. Put it inside, connect the wire to the NOT gate, and then you connect an output from a button press or anything else. In this case, it's going to be R1 connected to the input. And of course, we have our actual attack inside here. I've put it on a timeline set to sustain, and I've connected a switch to the power. That way, if you want to interrupt this and shut it off during an attack, you can. Like, say you wanted to get stunned or something, all you'd have to do is turn off the power to this switch, and it would prevent you from finishing the attack and interrupt it. This is also just, you know, a damage thing. Like, if you hit the enemy, a little splash will appear or whatever, you know, to show that you had a successful impact. It's not really important. Mainly this here, NOT gate, node, timeline, that's what's really important to our experiment today. Let's go ahead and test it. Now it will loop. If you hold down the button, it will loop, but it will play the full duration of the attack, as opposed to, you know, if we took the NOT gate out, we'd end up with something like this. And we don't really want that. I mean, maybe you do. If you made a unique game, you might want that. But if for anybody who's been struggling with that problem, this is my solution. We do have a fan solution, which I want to showcase, because it is interesting. Real quick, this is the best I could elaborate from what they told me. If there's more logic involved, I'm sorry about that, but all I heard was they used a signal manipulator, which does kind of work. Let's take a look at it. So here's the signal manipulator. They said to set it to pulse. Sorry I can't remember their name. I probably should remember that next time, but at least we can see their method in action. Okay, so just set it to pulse, and it does work. If you hold the button down, it won't happen again, so it does have that advantage. I'm currently holding the button. The only thing I see that's wrong with it is if you tap the button really fast, it will just do this again. Like I said, maybe there's more logic to this. I do think it's interesting, though. If I could figure out a way to make this work with only one piece of logic instead of, you know, the usual NOT gate node, that actually would be pretty cool. So if anybody has a solution to this problem, enlighten us in the comments, because it would be kind of neat if we could make this work. Now you can add smooth rise and smooth fall, and that will help. The only issue is currently I'm tapping the button over and over and it's not doing anything. So it'll kind of like just abruptly stop working, and sometimes it'll come back. It's kind of like you have to wait for it. I don't know of many games that work this way. It's like if you press the input too fast, it won't work. So it's strange, but yeah, with proper balancing, this might actually, do the trick. And maybe if there's something else I don't know about, again, if anybody has a solution to this, it'd be interesting. We might make a follow-up video on it. But for now, that's all we've got on the subject of how to prevent playback, so, thanks for watching. If you have any thoughts, leave a comment, and if you enjoyed the video, leave a like. And don't forget to subscribe and ring the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. If you would like to support us financially, consider clicking the join button to become a member and unlock perks. You can also leave a super thanks in the comments, which we would appreciate, or a one-time donation on Ko-fi, link in the description. That's all for now. Goodbye.